The soul that learns to be grateful is a soul that lives connected to the source of life. When we choose to bless the Lord with our whole being, even amidst difficulties, we awaken an inner strength that renews our hope. Gratitude transforms the way we see reality, allowing us to find blessings where before there were only challenges. It is an invitation for every thought and feeling to turn toward recognizing divine goodness, awakening a peace that no problem can take away. By cultivating this attitude of gratitude, our soul rises, finds rest, and grows stronger to face whatever comes. It's easy to forget the blessings God has already given us, especially when we're focused on the struggles of the present. However, the psalm reminds us of the importance of intentionally remembering every act of God's love and care. Reflecting on the blessings we've received is an act of faith that strengthens the heart and renews our trust in the Lord. By not forgetting His benefits, we build a solid foundation to face challenges, knowing God has proven faithful countless times. This constant remembrance shields us from discouragement and motivates us to keep moving forward with courage. God is not only the one who sees what's visible to our eyes, but also the one who heals what's hidden inside us. He forgives our faults and heals the deep wounds we often carry in silence, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. This healing goes beyond the body. It reaches the soul, restoring our essence and bringing back the peace that seemed lost. Trusting in this divine care frees us from the weight of guilt and pain, allowing us to live with renewed hope and fullness, knowing that no illness is greater than the restorative power of God's love. Even when we feel at the bottom of the pit, as if trapped in a cave with no way out, God is the one who rescues us with power and compassion. He not only lifts us out of despair, but crowns us with grace and mercy, honoring us as beloved children. This crown symbolizes not only salvation, but also restored dignity, a new beginning filled with hope. Knowing that God is always ready to lift us up gives us courage to face difficulties because we are never alone in the valley of shadows. The promise that our youth is renewed like the eagles is a powerful sign of hope and renewal. Even when physical fatigue or life's hardships weigh us down, God offers a strength that goes beyond the limits of the body. Just as the eagle renews its wings to soar high, our faith can revive the spirit, bringing energy and readiness to keep moving forward. This renewal does not depend on external circumstances, but on the constant presence of the Lord, who strengthens us to face each day with courage and confidence. God is just and stands with those who suffer injustice and oppression. He does not ignore the cries of the oppressed, but acts with true justice, restoring what was taken and defending those who have no voice. This assurance brings comfort to those going through difficult and unfair times, because God is a faithful judge who does not let evil prevail forever. Knowing that divine justice is on our side gives us strength to resist, trust, and wait for the right time for redemption. God's mercy is greater than we can imagine. He is patient, slow to anger, and His goodness extends even when we fail repeatedly. This unconditional love invites us not to fear judgment, but to approach Him with confidence, knowing He is always ready to forgive and restore. The greatness of His mercy is an encouragement to live with hope, even when our mistakes seem overwhelming, because He does not reject us, but embraces us with compassion and patience. God does not treat us according to our sins, nor does He repay us according to our failings. Instead, He offers forgiveness and acceptance, showing that His love goes beyond our limitations and mistakes. This truth frees us from the fear of punishment and constant guilt, allowing us to live in peace and security. It is an invitation to draw near to Him with humility, confident that despite our imperfections, we are fully loved and accepted. God's forgiveness is deep and complete, as vast as the distance between east and west. When He forgives our transgressions, He doesn't just erase our faults, but removes them from us forever, without holding grudges or memories. This dimension of divine forgiveness invites us to live free from the weight of guilt, renewing our hearts for a fresh start, light and unburdened. Knowing we can be fully restored is a hope that transforms how we see ourselves and the future. God knows our fragility and understands that we are dust, limited and imperfect beings. He doesn't demand impossible perfection from us, but feels compassion for our weaknesses and limitations. This deep understanding of our nature brings comfort because we are not alone in our struggles and failures. Knowing that a God who fully understands us walks with us gives us the security to keep going, even when we feel fragile or insufficient. The Lord's mercy knows no limits of time. It extends from eternity to eternity for those who fear Him. This infinite faithfulness goes beyond generations, reaching not only us, but also our children and our children's children. It is a promise that God's care and grace are permanent, sustaining families and communities throughout time. Living under this mercy means knowing we are never abandoned, and that divine love crosses all barriers of time. All of creation, from mighty angels to the simplest works of the Lord, is called to praise and bless God's name. This invitation to worship is not only for humans, but for the entire universe that recognizes the glory of the Creator. When we join this universal chorus, we align our hearts with the rhythm of heaven, finding purpose and joy in celebrating God's greatness. Praise, thus, becomes an act of deep connection with life and the source of all existence.